got your back, don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Time to shine and I'm down around. I'm gonna drive until the break it don't rounding out. I'm on a mission riding out. Whatever it is I gotta do, riding out until the day I meet you. I'm riding out. I look up in the skies, asking out a why, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Go and be back again until the coming over down.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
When two hands meet at zenith, nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the
you.
world is only dance whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Time to shine and I'm down around. I'm gonna drive until the break it don't rounding out. I'm on a mission riding out. Whatever it is I gotta do, riding out until the day I meet you. I'm riding out. I look up in the skies, asking out a why, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share
and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Nothing comes between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the
you.
world is only dance whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. How my easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Time is shining, I'm down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break of dawn, rounding out. I'm on a mission, routing out whatever it is I gotta do. Routing out until the day I meet you. I'm routing out. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So the reason we had a 15-minute wait time was we were waiting for the stream, but I think we are good to go now? Question mark. I think we are. Hopefully. Hang on. Let me just do this. There we go. Hey, Hebe, hello. How you doing? Fight night. Fight night, fight night. Hey, Mama G, hello. Welcome. How did the Pokemans go? Did you raid me, by the way? I actually couldn't tell if you did. Okay, no, you didn't. was just checking in case I missed that. But hello. EP head hoodie. That's a mood. That's a mood, Hebe. Really? How did I not see it? Huh? Oh, you are literally right now. Wait, really? Oh, there we go. Yay! Yay, thank you for the raid. So yes, today Today we're gonna watch the funny fighting games. We're doing fight night. We'll be watching the fighting games today, and then tomorrow we're gonna watch even more fighting games. So I'm gonna be streaming basically 10 hours of just fighting game football. Today's only gonna be like 5 hours or so. So I have no idea how long these grand finals are gonna be. Honestly. Oh, but how's everything? How's the well? Okay, you can't really hear audio right now because the game's not in. But how is everything? Yay! Okay. But yeah, I'm streaming Combobreaker because honestly, this is the tournament I want to go to someday. Unironically, I really want to go to Combobreaker over Evo. Alright. Make a chicken burger, Bobo. Yes. Make the good chicken burger. I really want to go to Combobreaker because, unlike Evo, Combobreaker literally has a tournament for everything you can think of. I'm not joking. There's a tournament for everything you can think of. Them Fighting Herd, Street Fighter 2, Blaze Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, Mortal Kombat 10, Soul Calibur 6, Nidhogg, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Project Justice, Soul Calibur 2, Bizarre 4 Ultimax, Windjammers, Idol Showdown, Original Killer Instinct 9, sorry, Killer Instinct 2, Bloody Roar. Like, there is so much. Like, you know what? I'm gonna link this in chat real quick. These are all the side game events. Look at how many there are. There's one for even Idol Showdown. Come on, man. There's also literally a mystery game tournament. Straight up mystery game. As in, you don't know what it is. Every pool, every round of the mystery game tournament is just a little mystery. It could be anything. You know what? I'm gonna link a VOD in here because I want to show you some hype shit that I remember. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but there was a really hype fighting Nidhogg tournament I saw during a fighting game event. Yep, found it.
Jump! That's the problem. They're using.
I remember this. Literally Nidhogg. But yeah, we're just waiting for the finals to start. What, top 24 to start at this point. So yeah, get yourself comfortable. We're gonna be here for quite a while. But yeah, just chillax for now, guys. As for me, I was like, this is actually something I should be into right now because I had Jollibee. Meaning, I can do a thing.
Good evening, good night, and hello everyone to the Uni 2 Top 24 here at the Com, also known as Combobreaker.
Here we
I'm
go.
joined with Jatsu, and we've got a bunch of exciting games happening out here today.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see it.
Combobreaker.
Schaumburg Convention Center, and of course, first up, we're going to be seeing Big Black.
Oh my god, look at that Gold Ship cosplayer in the background.
Especially if you haven't tuned into Uni 2 in quite some time, you're like, oh, they made this game fast. They made this game explosive. These games are going to go super quick, but meanwhile, we're going to be seeing Byakuya versus Yuzuriha, and two of the players that are definitely unafraid of being super patient to start off this top 24.
Yeah, you better get your Ebenezer Scrooge cosplays ready. You got to have your sleeping cap, your candle, because this is going to be a long one. Both just with how the characters want to be playing, but also with the
oh, Doki Bud! He's a Doki Bud keychain.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Big Black has been known for that, literally since the PSN net play days. I think if you're just watching it, you're not as familiar with Uni 2, Cow is someone that you might not have seen make it to these kind of big stages, but he's known in the community as a force to be reckoned with, and another one of those Yuzuriha players really pushing that character forward. So this should be very, very exciting to see how these two want to play against each other.
Yeah, exactly. Both really humble competitors as well, right? Even making it into these top stages, you know, Cal will make it, you know, far into a top 8, and he'll still, like, go back to Discord immediately after and be like, guys, I'm ass. It was like, weren't you on the top 8 for, like, half that block? Hold on now.
I saw him complaining. I made winner side. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean,
guys, I
Cal?
don't get to play as much. Like, I'm too good, so I'm going to get iced out.
All right.
That's how it goes.
Round one, boys.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, except for like Carp. Every other UZ player is like, oh man, you know, I didn't play good. I missed this. What are you? Oh, I'm Grand Finals winner side.
Well, now Carp is Kaguya, right? So maybe that's like the prophecy becoming fulfilled. He's like, oh, this isn't in my soul.
Yep, and the prophecy of this match
All right.
has been fulfilled. Both players are going to be getting into it here for our first game of the top 24 of Under Night in Birth 2. Let's get it.
Paragon's own Big Black Cow Defenestrator. Let's see it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see, this is exactly what I thought you were going to see.
Ooh.
These players are just going to be walking away from each other. You're going to see a lot of early cycle control try to be fought between both of them. Because both of them just don't want the other person to have the cycle. Especially Cow does not want BB to get it. However, this is Byakuya. He's great at it and should be getting it as on this first one as we got Cow already locked down in the corner.
Yeah, not going to get checked by the assault. No stand tech to be seen, but tries to clear the top web and gets caught up by the 2-2.
Yeah, that's always so scary. Yuzu always wanting to be like up backing to escape out of these corner situations. But Byakuya gonna be long him down. Put him
Oh God, mix.
No, we're not.
Ooh.
Oh, but you get back there into the web. Okay, happy accidents, and you have the 100-meter once again to put you back into jail.
Yeah, only 2 webs up, but we're just taking the throw once.
Ooh, that's a perfect.
There's gonna be a lot of meter gain going.
Is that perfect? That's not perfect. Damn.
Didn't even need to spend the EX full bar of butter going into round number 2. Tries to
Ooh.
back, BB a little bit more aggressive.
Legs clipped.
Immediate dash B.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Cow wants to be doing. It really, BB feels like they have their number for the first bit of it, and Cow just kind of feels lost. Like, how am I actually getting out of it? Trying to find these dash block opportunities, trying to find some Abari options, but it has not worked out just yet.
Yeah, you saw that green shield from Cow was just a hair too late, and then panicked to try and get the shield to secure a cycle, but now it's all falling apart. Still so much meter for BB. No spend.
Oh,
just
no.
just going for throws.
Oh,
We're
no.
just gonna keep doing it as long as it works. Cow
Oh
keeps
my
getting
God.
momentum.
Oh.
We gotta hit that 2A. We cannot be
Oh. Thanks, Twitch.
losing this round like this. Cow showing signs of
Oh. Twitch, though.
life here.
There we go. No perfect just yet. Needs 3 good hits to try and bring this back.
Yeah. And BB just totally willing to take the throw right here because, you know, still a lot of time left on the clock, a lot of life to lead. Will pop that Celestial bonus just because they know it's going to go over to Cow, so it's either use it or lose it.
Exactly. See if we can get a screen freeze to get something started with that final hit, but throwing up against the corner once more. Of course, BB still a little bit of health to work with.
Yeah, well, I like that from Cow actually kind of going for a reset right here because they know that they need a couple big hits to really make sure that BB can, you know, lose this round right here. But BB just has the patience.
Oh, grab.
Waiting for that exact moment right there for the throw. BB taking game number 1.
Counter hit, back throw. And when someone just down backs at you for, I'm saying at you, right? But he's just chilling in the corner for like 10 seconds straight. You're like, oh, I need to do something crazy. I need to deep dash to really bait out his timing. And he's like, no, I'm just going to throw you. When you're least expecting it.
Exactly. And that's the big thing. And Cow, I saw you talking about this.
Lene.
It looks like he is going to be locking it
Okay.
in. We've got the Lene locked in. I know that Cow doesn't really like the Yuzu matchup against Byakuya just because you kind of have a lot of difficulties opening him up and you have to take a lot of gambles to get out of his own pressure. And hopefully this Lene making the change that Cow needs to see some success right here. But so far, it looks like a great start.
There we go.
Grab!
Throw working, rather. Maybe looking for an up back Kuga, but just not quite warmed up. I mean, everyone's got a pocket Lene, but Cow in particular has this character as a pretty strong pocket, so already working out so strong in this round 1.
And it's great to see on this big stage right here. BB though finally taking out of the throw, saying, okay, I can't just take this forever.
Ooh!
The challenge able to low crush with a 2-2C.
Yeah, ESPN right there, putting in.
And death.
Finally,
Oh!
Perfect.
No! Don't drop!
Oh no, it's the beginning of the end.
Oh God!
There's a big shot to the mental, but you have to make sure that you're not overextending just to get that final hit. A web between you and me, but doesn't quite get the cycle. CS available for BB, but it's still an uphill battle.
But this is where some of those player habits.
Oh no!
Wants to tile up the aggression and
Oh!
in kind right here.
Pixel! Don't drop! Oh
like
God!
Just on one touch, but you're up against the wall. Vorpal refunds some
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they get out of it right now. Just blocking, waiting to potentially react to one of the slower overhead options with force.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks for him. Oh, God. Oh, better block right.
Timer and transfer state, so at least you get CS, but Tough situation. 2
Ooh.
webs. One
Oh.
more hit needed, and the throw is going to put a round on the board
Oh,
for
that was
Cal.
close.
Yeah, BB was just willing to down back, allowing Cow to just to clear out the webs, to create the distance, to close up the throws. But now
Okay,
I recognize,
okay.
hey, Cow, your game plan's really throw-oriented. I'm going to start teching it. I'm starting to be ready for a lot of this one. Maybe that's where we start seeing some TK Kugas. That's where I start seeing some of these other options that Cow can bring to the table. But BB looking like they know how to deal with it now.
Exactly. BB trying to play outside of that Linné 5C range. Cow trying to play outside of 2B range. But, you know, with that
Ooh,
respect,
good dive
he gets to
kick.
run in and bait out the throw with the up-back jump dive kick.
Exactly. Just slowly adding new layers more and more as it's going through, because every time you go back to layer 1, you can see that BB is ready for it once again. Cyclone's going to go over to BB, so Cow's got to find a way to use it right here.
Yeah, there we go. You at least want to prevent Celestial so that there's not a comeback opportunity, but...
Oh, overhead!
Run up Helmbreaker. Cycle still goes to BB, but Celestial denied.
Yeah, and Cycle won't even matter right here. You have 200 meter on deck with a Helmbreaker starter. This should be enough for Cow to tie it up 1-1.
There we go. We saw the character select. I thought it was just going to be a deep breath before going into game number 2, but the character swap working out strong for Cal. Let's see if we can keep that momentum up to send BB to losers.
Yeah, we will have to see what that adaptation is. Right now it's actually checking with the preemptive 2Bs on these run-up attempts. We've seen so many run-up 2Cs and run-up throws as the main option, and 2B doing a good job if you have the timing to counter both of those.
Yeah, exactly. Round
Ooh,
starts
DP.
all the way 30 seconds through the round. You've just been doing run-up, dash blocking to throw, so now being a little bit more preemptive with these 2Bs to stop that approach.
Yeah. No anti-Helmbreaker tech, but the 660 after the Postia situation, both hit him out of the air and clear the web. Not enough to get the full combo though, so Cow needs to find a new way to open him up. Hien coming through.
There we go. Multi-hit gives you all those plus frames, but it gives you these free green shields as well, so secures Celestial so early on into the round.
Yeah, and this is going to be very scary, right? Because this is going to add a ton of extra damage if Big Black can find a full combo and the post-set play situation. However, Cow, though, looking to re-challenge once again. No GameStop trades here, but the 5B counter hit is going to be a huge threat. You might actually just be dead here if Big Black chooses to spend 200 meter.
Yeah, run up Kuga. I can't imagine what we're looking for Cal, so maybe a misinput, but 200 meter, you have this. He has to get a little bit of that meter back, so it should be lethal.
Oh, that's
for
death.
BB, putting
Yup.
it on set point.
Yeah, popping Dio, having the Celestial as well to gain back 128 meter right there. Excellent stuff from Big Black, putting them on now match point.
Chomped up with the IW, pretty even on the meter situation, but 6-6B stops you on the round start.
And it's a really great adaptations from Big Black. We've seen them just do so much to just cover Cow's forward movement, which is really, I think, the big thing that allowed them to win that second round. However, not finishing your set play is good for Cow to get out of the corner right here and continue to lead an opportunity to victory.
Yeah, it's a punishing drop, right? Not only did you not get the third web, the Oki you're looking for, you didn't escape the corner, and now with Cycle, Cow is a great way to try and bring us to final game, final round.
You have to see, trying to shimmy out, but Big Black known to just hold down back and wait for the throw to come out of the reaction, and they will instead react with a 2B to get a big counter hit right here and the side swap.
Immediate challenge on the -1 rebeat, ready for it. As soon as we saw that whip 2A and 200 meter with Vorpal available, we're going back to jail.
2-3, not messing up this time, just over the standard meaty 2C right here, trying to catch him. And this is something BB has been implementing for the past couple months with these teleport feints, and finally, I think making it fully work into their game plan right here. Has Celestial, has 200 meter. This
That's
should be enough
death.
to close it out.
There we go, build it up, another web, VO.
Oh, you dropped it right there, but
No!
it's going to be Big Black taking the set 2-1.
Scramble for scramble, even against two of the most composed players in our scene. Drops at the
God,
biggest stages
yeah.
are still possible, but scramble for
Drop
scramble,
into
we did not
DP,
want
into
that
drop.
spear ender, but BB able to stabilize and qualify for the winner's side, top 8.
Yep. Excellent, excellent stuff. Though Cow, though, not out just yet. If you like that gameplay, either both on the Yuzu or the Linné, and they are still going to be making that deep run through the loser side. By deep run, they only actually have to fight one person to try to requalify.
Droppings? Yes, all the droppings. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go tell
Spots,
my
but still has to
fan.
wait, and there's still a lot of competition in this top 24. You could literally spin a wheel with any of these people, and you say, that's your top 8, and I'd go, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone in this winner's side, even folks down there in the loser side of top 24, like they're all such strong contenders. But Tabby, which two contenders are we going to be seeing headed up to the stage next?
Well, I believe our next set of players is going to be Pierre
Back.
versus Boston Bluebeat and Waz's Omni Deeg.
Heading on into it. Pierre, this kind of up-and-comer hometown hero and killing it with the Tsurugi. I've seen that cosplay time after time. It's a testament to the durability of that arm that he's got going on there. And Omni Deeg, a fan favorite as well, pulling up with the Eltnum.
Yeah, Omni Deeg, for those of you who know, high-ranking finisher, won Frosty Faustings, second place at AWT,
Yeah.
multi, like, game competitor within the Unity.
God
right?
damn, look at how
This is
efficient
ST.
that
I know
stick
definitely
carrying
Claire
box
really
is.
popping off on the net play side of things, and is sort of the force to be reckoned with within this bracket if you had to look at all of it alongside Big Black. Here, though, like we were saying, that up-and-coming kind of player from the Northeast Boston, I believe.
So.
And so... but it's someone that every time I talk to the Boston guys, they're like, oh, this is someone that you have to worry about. This is someone that is going to be making waves. And I've only seen an event like again and again and again where they're like a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Now cracking, waiting on almost this top 8 winner side, sitting in this top 24. And it should be interesting because also Tsurugi is a character that you would normally think like struggles into Eltnum a little bit just because she can provide such long-range options to deal with a lot of the shenanigans that Tsurugi would bring. Unfortunately, Pierre is built different.
Oh, yeah?
This is like the...
He's going to charge his way through?
A lot of Tsurugi players have some similar game plans and some similar ideas, but Pierre, just how he plays, he's just right 100% of the time, and it's terrifying.
He's one of those players, you know, sometimes you ask a high-level player for advice, and they're like, oh, here's a matchup thing that you're missing. Here is something that you often do in your game plan that maybe you can rotate better. But some folks, you ask them for advice, and they're like, you just have to be right more often. And then you're like, that is terrible advice. And you look at their gameplay, and you're like, wait, this guy just, like, has the soul read on all of his opponents. Like, that's not something you can teach.
No, and that, I mean, it's something that you can learn, though. It just takes a lot of time if it's not something that comes very naturally to you. So we will have to see if they can keep it up here, locking in that Tsurugi. Omnidig on the Eltnum.
Okay.
See how these players want to be getting into it. I believe you're going to probably see Omni like start to be a little bit more passive in the beginning of it, right? Tsurugi has a lot of those aggressive options, and the idea of who's the beatdown. Tsurugi really is the aggressor in this, but Omni on that Eltnum is going to be trying to match behind, but Pierre gets the first blood.
All right, over to the corner for you. Now we're just knocking on the door. 5A, 2A, run up for a rethrow.
This is a scary thing. The strike throw that comes out from Tsurugi is a force to be reckoned with if you're not ready for it. Good tech on the 2 J2C will catch the next run-up attempt out here from OmniD.
Yeah, all of these techs on the gold throws, the scrambles afterwards. Like you said, Pierre's just been right.
So he has the exact idea of what Omni wants to do. I think he's really just trying to get down. Like, okay, what are you thinking when I'm not doing anything, right? Does find a DP out, is finding more opportunities to get the party started.
Okay.
There we go, just barely spaced out off of the CS situation. Again, another gold throw, and now this time runs up for the 5A.
Yeah, ADP, C-dive as well with the Celestial proc afterwards, you'll find a big hit like this, and it's how you get the party started.
Here we go.
Shoot him!
How much do we want to spend when this
DP.
EXDP takes round 1 for Pierre.
Yeah, not having those extra ground bounces to be able to get some more damage off that routing allowed Pierre to find the CDP because you knew that they wanted to hit. But that Barre is going to be coming out from OmniD to stop any kind of forward movement.
Shoot him!
Match the 660 on Wake Up.
Shoot him!
Because this is some new routing that Eltnum players have been doing just to guarantee that they have full bullets. And obviously, once you have those EX bullets, it becomes a lot scarier in these pressure and damage sequences. ADP, good blocks on the overhead, though, and back away to the J2C. This is something that Pierre's been doing all tournament. I think OmniD is
shoot him!
Like, okay, I know exactly what your idea is. Be trying to get that strike throw and how to stop it.
Reload!
Okay, and then a quick little check with the 2A right there. That's going to be OmniD tying up this first round.
One round apiece, pretty solid in the meter situation. Gotta respect the 2-6C, but Pierre does not let it rock. Goes for the kickflip, but Omni ready to bring you right back down to earth.
Yeah, recognizing that there wasn't an immediate special cancel right there, so you have a good enough gap to be able to press that 5A. Loading up with some more bullets right here to continue to lock him down. Pierre just block it out, trying to find any opportunity to get out, but right now throws coming through.
There we go. A couple shields to maybe
good.
See if we
Wow.
steal the cycle, but
Crazy trade.
We're stealing another turn. Omni lands another hit in the corner.
Yeah, taking this DP trade into big advantage.
DP.
Right, like, okay, you can DP, I can DP as well. Hold these plus frames. I'll block this 660 and I'll just fade away because I want to stay at an angle you don't expect.
Ow!
Yeah, greedy stance, unstance, runs up here. Now Pierre looking to try and even up this health lead. Fully loaded guns on both sides for the meter.
214C VO right here, going to just be able to try to take that cycle away from him. It was a little too late on it.
This time after the tech, no J2C shenanigans. Holding on strong, the shield.
But I mean, running out of bullets, they have to be a little careful if they want that extra damage to be able to close it out. Plus frames.
Oh, bad grab.
And there we go, off of the grab. Omni's gonna take game 1.
Yeah, excellent stuff. You can see Omni, they're feeling it. They're like, okay, I know what I need to do. I gotta lock in, but Pierre is really trying to figure out how.
Oh my God!
That force function right there to stop any of the air movement that's coming in from Pierre. Now Omni taking control of the match early on once again.
Yep. All right, purple bullets locked and loaded.
Okay. Oh!
Hey, wanted, yeah,
Oh!
but clean shield to make sure you get that 5A punish.
Yeah. A lot of grid, but no Celestial on deck, so not going to be as much damage. Just a casual 3,500. Continue these plus frames as Pierre's just blocking out, trying to deal with any of it. We've seen that sequence a couple times now from Omni. Pierre has always been blocked out of it and finding a great opportunity to challenge this time.
All right, just running down the Celestial for Omni, trying to make sure you can make as little use of it as possible. Run it down, Abari 660.
Just going standard low to A right there. But Omni immediately re-challenging after the slight minus situation. This should be enough if you choose to spend it all, and you will with that Celestial.
There we go. A little bit of that mail-in rebate. CSIW Omni on set point.
Oh!
Again, challenging, recognizing no immediate cancel right there. Omni is showing that they are on point. You have to have something that they have not seen before to open them up.
Yep, you're going to give me that delay, looking for a frame trap or a late tech option. I'm just going to go for my 3C, but Pierre mashing back in kind, securing cycle.
Yeah. Definitely you saw Omni start to change up the block string a little bit as they've seen. They haven't been working on Pierre just yet, but even Pierre knows exactly when they need a challenge with these two A's.
I see air special, nothing found just yet. Back throw in the mid screen.
Oh, trade!
This time the trade's going into Pierre's favor. Just wanted to steer Ender right there because they want that, conversion can always be a little awkward right here.
Yeah, exactly. And they also just barely secured cycle. You were down 2-3 grid blocks, but smart heads up awareness to lock Omni out of that Vorpal, but still gonna mash out and even up the health lead. Look, we're threatening Celestial now too. One more hit is all Omni needs.
Oh, hey, reload!
Pop. Let's see what happens. It's a ton of damage off the throw right there. Pierre, you one opportunity.
Oh,
Will
shit!
you seize it or will you let it go?
Don't you dare drop. You got one more round in you. Pierre stays alive.
Yeah. And this is the kind of stuff you want to see when the player has their back to the wall still and doing new things, taking these new risks that they need to try to lock it in. Good backdash to get it out. Omni though chasing him down to the corner.
Trying to catch the walk back, but the run up to A doesn't find much.
Ooh.
Pierre now walked back into the corner, tried to at least deny Celestial, but now grid broken for it.
And Celestial ticked over to Omni Dig as well, so this is going to be very...
Oh my god, the leg!
Unstance right here. And this is going to be a big grip. Pierre has to be very, very careful.
There we go, a smart shield, could have stolen the cycle, but knows that Omni's staring at it too. Didn't want to risk getting grid broken twice in a row.
Oh!
200 meter, how are we going to leverage it to escape?
Oh my god!
Into death right here.
Confirm.
Yes, coming out from Omni Dig, 200 meter on deck. It should
He's
put
dead.
Just close enough into one more strike or one more throw. Anything is possible.
He's
We've seen
probably
Pierre try to trades go through Pierre. You still have a chance. What are you gonna do?
Oh my god!
For the low, it's counter hit to secure winner's side top 8 for Omni D.
Excellent, excellent.
Damn.
Stuff from both of them. A big shout out to Omni D for finding the angles to get
Poke.
through all of Pierre's insane defense that have been happening throughout that entire set. We'll be moving on, like you said, to that winner's side top 8.
There we go. I mean, Omni immediately ready for the adaptations, right? That game number 1, especially round number 1, just seemed so far in Pierre's favor. It was like, oh, he's just right every single time, but Omni brought it back immediately and made that game 2 look commanding.
Oh yeah, it looked like game 1 was like, okay, it's very close. I see the back and forth, like the players trading. Pierre had those great reads that when needed, but once, like you said, once we got into game 2, Omni just kind of locked in. It's like, okay, I understand it now.
Yeah. Even in the rematch screen, as we just barely cut over to the players, his expression wasn't stressed, wasn't anxious. He was like, it's another day in the office for me. I'm already looking forward to winner's side top 8.
Yeah, and I think that's, especially for a tournament as stacked as this, that's almost kind of the mentality you need if you really want to win it. Or you have to know, like, okay, I already know what's going to happen in this one, but I need to be worried about when, like, you fight BB, when you fight Silent, when you fight some of these players that are up in those upper echelons. Yeah. But we got some more players on the upper side of the bracket coming and sitting on down. Of course, we've got Reflective Jade, and I got to be a little biased here. I'm sorry, no unbiased commentary here. We got Akimi on stage. Coming in on the top 24, we're going to be seeing some Londrekia versus some Mika.
Yeah, there we go. Sending Silent and 2GIG down into the loser side, respectively. So, fighting it out for that winner side. Top 8 Lond versus Mika. So, battle of 5E versus Mika Missile all over the screen. Yeah, and we already saw this on Akimi's end. That she is willing to change her game plan so drastically to fight not only like characters very differently, but players very differently. Yes. It's very interesting to see what they will want to be bringing to the table right here. Jade, however, is someone who has just been showing like this relentless offense that's like, I'm unconditional. Jade just like taking a deep breath, like, okay, I gotta lock in, I gotta do my best here, and Akimi's like, you having fun? You having fun yet? We're playing Uni 2 on the biggest stage. Are you having fun yet? Yeah. Well, of course it's always fun. You're playing Uni 2. All right, let's make sure our buttons are all good before we head on into things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to shout out to the Logitech controller. We got the submarine machine right there.
Yeah, exactly. Piloting the torpedo, piloting the missile. Only makes sense.
Yeah, she's been playing on like that same exact controller for like forever, right? She was her like a lot of her success in current code was through that as well. And we of course got to be doing the button check as you always should on the first time on your setup, because every setup's just a little different. You know?
Exactly. Just get used to it a little bit. Thank God we have button assignment to double check that super quick, but you know, just get a feel for the setup.
And somehow people still don't bind their buttons correctly.
You know, it's incredible.
Okay, I was worried we'd see the Izumi maybe because it might be a matchup independent thing, but Jade feels confident in the
Londrakia.
To the next game.
She saw that set against 2K and was like, no, you're ready for the Izumi. I'm not pulling out the secondary for this one. Back to old reliable, another winner side, top 24 set, Reflective Jade versus Akimi.
Now, we'll have to see exactly how they want it. Right now, playing very patient, right? Akimi showing that they've been willing to play lane for a little bit, but as soon as they can find that 6-6 to connect, they will send it right here, taking that first blood.
I'm in. All right, Psycho just barely lead the micro concentrate from Akimi, but just barely able to secure a shield. Yeah, Jade gets Vorpal.
Great recognition to tech out of their not hold the strike throw. Akimi though willing to just down back and hold all of this, but one shield too many allows Reflective Jade to get the grid break.
Yeah, so many of these staggers, these awkward little delays, thinking you were safe, but just ready for it.
Yeah, just wants the 6-6 doesn't want to hold Flower if they don't have to. However, green shield not going to get blown up for it. They'll tech out very, very quickly right here.
Yeah. There we go. Akimi so ahead in the cycle, should be able to secure CS.
Oh!
Through with the Mika missile, but able to jump out on the screen flash.
Yeah, we tried to punish with the Mika tornado.
Oh!
Right there, unfortunately didn't work out, but instead we'll just keep it simple on the ground right here. Don't even need to spend the meter to take the first round.
Round one, Akimi. Pretty even on the meter situation as well, but just going to go up back missile.
Ooh!
See if they want to start changing things. This is a big thing, right? If you're ready for those 6-6Bs on reaction, you can be able to force function out and not have to hold it, but it's a very, very tight window.
Exactly. You have the 2-button DP option if you're ready for it, but 4K on the board here on Jade's side. Caught up at the Assault JA. Thought it would be CS, but instead got reset to another throw.
Yeah, and this is 360 CCS, one of the best.
Oh, that's dead. That's death. Oh my god.
Look at it, continues out of that.
Oh my god.
Could have been going long.
Oh.
And that's Akimi taking game number 1.
That's the mental destroyer, right? You got hit by the Assault JA. You're like, okay, I live this. If they use CS, I have one more interaction. It's like, wait. I didn't think we would reset immediately to 360. So, going to the character select screen, taking a deep breath, I agree.
Yep. And that's something that Akimi, I think, excels at versus a lot of other players, especially in the Mika. She loves the scramble.
Yeah.
She's the full omelet right here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Always wanting to be just adding new things into it, changing things up ever so slightly, and is always going to make you second guess yourself. So you have to be very, very confident in your ability to press an Akimi now. Just once again playing lane.
Oh, clip the legs.
The hitbox.
Exactly, just barely able to reach when you thought you were safe to send out a fireball. Jade brought over to this West Coast corner.
However, this is something that we haven't seen from Jade too much in the set that we saw previously in the round 2 pools, where Jade loves to just up forward out of situations thinking like, oh, you think I'm going to force function? That's
Ooh, Flower.
Escape out, take the corner, and then hit you with a big starter.
Tried to EX out of the Blossom setup, but there we go. The projectile fire is just a little bit too early. 100 down the drain, tries the throw tech, but 5A catches you out.
Yeah. Also showing that Corpse Hop set to be force them to guess left or right. Should be able to set into Flower.
Flower.
Again, just continuing to go for strike, not presenting the throw. Just
Flower.
Yet. Green shield's a little hard to see with the green ice, but Akimi just blocking out right now.
Big chilling on the JCs, the taps on the toes with the 2 A's, but one more throw is lethal.
Yeah, and you saw Akimi, I think, just also try to jump out, thinking they were going to go for like a delay grab or something, but Jade already going to go for 2A, but we're not delaying anything as we go for the Mika missile starter.
Just going to go right over the iceberg. 4C, counter hit from round start. Akimi trying to bring this momentum right back.
Staggering out right now. Jade just holding down back. Akimi has been this 2FF setup,
God.
that hit on the opposite side of where she landed. Oh my
like
god.
Teleported her back. It was like, oh, just kidding, my bad.
Some crazy shenanigans being shown off here at Combobreaker. Good reaction from Jade just to escape out.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we were trying to scout out the up back after that screen flash with the tornado, but does not work out. And now this time after the run up by BB, Jade in good position to try and tie up this life lead.
LC continuing to stagger it out right now. Akimi just trying to dash block through, finds another big command grab. The CS comes a little bit later, so starter CS to keep your turn. What a cross up right there.
Booty bump into the tornado. Akimi now on set point.
I'm curious if we're going to see Jade start
Oh,
to
trade.
train or something to stop Akimi a little bit right here. We'll just be reacting with the force function off the 6-6B.
Yeah, no Ice Vein to be seen, right? Just such a good way of spending that 100 meter to cover the whole screen.
I think you see them really prioritizing the 100 meter on 2-2C with Ice Flower or 2-360 just to keep those plus frames, which is totally understandable, especially when you can just still reaction, jump out of it, and attempt to find some punishes. But Akimi staying very patient, but the force function comes for all of us.
Here we go. We saw the IC, so the FFTP was smart, but tried to 5B as we're taking to the skies. And speaking of the FF, once again, Akimi just waiting it out for a huge punish.
That looks like that one force function too many. Akimi ready for it this time. Locking down one more. It is very, very close. If she could have confirmed that, that could have been game. However, not able to find it out. And Jade gets the VO to keep themselves safe a little bit longer.
Here we go. 2-2C, set it, confirms Warple. A way to try and steal the cycle back, but Akimi's such a big health lead right now.
Yeah, didn't
Oh!
get the missile, but the 5BB will do it for Jade right here to lock him down one.
Damage!
Even up these life totals.
Here we go. One
Set
more
up.
hit is all you need. Set up in the iceberg. Just a little bit of
Oh!
shielded on the 360C, and it's no
Damn!
doubt punches her ticket to winner side top 8.
Amazing stuff here from both of our players, but big
God
shout out to
damn!
Akimi making that top 8 winners side. Oh my goodness.
Holy. A back and
Okied,
forth.
grabbed.
Such a close set just to qualify into the winner's side top 24 and kept that momentum up.
Yeah, had to drop out of commentating current code to get to the spot, so getting rewarded with that top 8
Exactly. Shout out to Kanto. We saw them immediately after. Said, I guess someone's gonna need to fill in, but I'll be cheering on Akimi. If you made it that far and you got a drop on the commentary block, you better make it worth your while. So we'll be seeing her at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But Tabby, we have one more slot in winner's side top 8, and who is gonna be fighting it out?
We're having our Canadian team kill happening right here. We've got Corey versus Revert. Corey, like we were talking about before, Frosty Fausting's second place, one of those players that I think has really come up in the past year as like one of like the players to be looking for. Revert, if you've been watching Uni, you all love him. Hi, Revert.
Hey, Revert. One of the most expressive Uni players that we've seen, right? Also a East Canada French-bred classic.
Yeah, it is
and
awesome
this
to
matchup,
see
we were
women
talking about it a
competing.
little bit before going into it. This is the ECFB Grand Finals for the past year, right? So seeing this as a winner's side top 8 qualifier is the team kill. It's a heartbreak, but at least it's not on the loser side.
What I also love is this is also an undernight classic, right? I've been watching Biakla A for like almost a decade at this point. And it's for some reason, the strongest of players will always gravitate towards those characters, and you see that happen more and more as time goes on. It's always something that I found very interesting.
Exactly.
Especially with these two players who both play a very, what I would call, like, traditional style for both their characters. You know, I think there's some people that want to be a little bit crazier with either one option or another. You know, for Biak players, you'll see some that are more teleport-oriented. For Linné players, you'll see them sort of, you know, some will drift more towards, like, Helmbreaker stuff. Some will drift more towards, like, dive kick spamming. But these both are like, okay, I'm going to do all the good things, and I'm going to do them better than you.
Exactly. Like, the fundamentals are definitely there. They love just playing ground-based. Obviously, we're going to see up back dive kick. We're going to see EX Kuka coming out from Revert, but so many times, like 80-90% of the match is just staggering, knowing that his opponent has the fear of God in terms of, you do 5A, 5C, I have to look out for the overhead, it might be delay 2C, or you're just going to run up because of all the things I'm looking for, and then run up throw me off of like -8. Meanwhile, Corey, you know, despite for so long looking for some of these like trickier, almost gimmicky setups on Byakuya, was still leveling up the fundamentals alongside that and that uni skill. So heading on into it, our last winner side top 8 qualifier, Corey versus Revert.
Dive kick.
Speaking of a dive kick, immediately presenting that TK dive kick as Corey was trying to check with 2B, but then Corey in kind getting a good break throw and playing that strike throw game that he is known for so well.
All right, keep you locked down with a single web.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about before, right? Just staggering both these players, just trying to trade cycles. And as soon as Revert tries to press, that's exactly where Corey knows. Because we've been talking about the character matchup, but like we were saying, this is also the player matchup.
Yeah.
Mix.
Run into each other time and time again. So now just trying to find any way to escape. Maybe thought that we were going to go for a big stagger, so looking for a B Kuga to escape, but Corey just ready for the counter hit. Not quite ready for the confirm. So he went for we're thrown for our troubles. Corey for round 1.
Blue Alice.
Keep this kind of momentum up, though, because Revert is usually really good at resetting the tempo every round start. However,
No, that's more like Blue Virgil.
This time, as Corey is prepared for it.
There we go. We saw that slight delay from Corey as well, right? If he immediately went for that 2B, it would have gotten smoked by the dive kick, but knows what
Okay.
Revert is
Oh,
looking for.
mix.
Set up in jail
Oh,
once more.
mix.
I'll see how you get out of
Ooh,
this.
get out of the web jail.
You can even see Corey
Get out of the web cage.
walking away, trying to wait
Oh!
How do you see
God
him to be able to
damn.
catch him, but 2-3-6, gonna lock him down and keep him
Oh
down.
my god, the dive kick.
out once again.
There we go. Spending another 100 meter to get that reversal, like, yes, you got your guaranteed damage, kept them in the corner, but made the situation just a little bit easier for Revert to try and escape. And now with 200 meter, the threat of 2 resets with EX.
Oh, Kuga!
But still, the meterless version, that up back Kuga catches out the 2B.
Yeah, and it's also, we've seen Corey so reliant on the strike throw gameplay.
Oh, mix.
Success when you
Oh!
a great starter, but that option can always be 3 seed here by Byakuya. So Spider Jail going to be coming out.
Spider Jail.
1, 2, 3.
The cage.
Keep it simple, just looking for one more hit. Throw is lethal as well. No red miss seen from Revert.
Oh!
The throw seals out game number 1.
You can already see Revert just patting his head like, all right, overhead. It's got to block high.
He's like, help me, man. This guy's got too many setups to hit me on my dome. Said me so for real.
Revert's trying to play with the tournament, but Corey is locked in. Corey wants this win, wants to be able to make sure that they have that extra life in that top 8.
Locked in, listening to the noise of the crowd. Revert might need your energy, and it's definitely working. Grid break throw, now this time on the side of Revert.
But seeing how many throws have...
Oh, Helmbreaker!
Great option, however, the Helmbreaker stops all.
Back down to the corner, and that early grid break is really rough for Corey.
Oh!
Right? Because it reduces your meter gain, so it's going to be even longer until you have the 100 available for web jail and also for your reversal option as well.
Yeah, you will just build just enough off this route. However, wasn't sure, so had to go for the anti-web set routes right here, which only made 1, so allows Revert to escape out once again. But if Corey can find 1 more hit, it could be good. However, Revert has those confirms.
To go back to the grid break, right? He just barely built the 100, but he's like, oh, I'm already down in the life lead. I don't want to commit too much meters to this round, but still, Revert already focusing on round 2. Caught you with the EX Kuga and bring you right back to that West Coast corner.
Over Corey, already quickly back at 200 right here, so can be able to make a lot happen if they can find the hit rate. Revert has been doing such a good job as well, using that anti-air shield in the corner to lock him down once again.
Caught back the up back JC. Nothing to be seen. Revert working on a perfect right now. 200 available for the 2-6, but still an uphill battle. Waiting it out after the Helmbreaker.
Yeah, good block on the
God damn!
Right here, but a great challenge from Corey. Able to pop with Celestial as well, so going to get a bunch of extra bonus damage and put you in jail. 1, 2,
Blender!
3.
Yeah, perfect shield on the Mugen, and the immediate 5C to stop that EX Kuga was so smart. Such a reversal of fortune right now. Gets caught up into the web.
Damage.
Again, we just get a bunch of free damage. We'll see if Corey wants to dump into Spider Jail as well. Some Beyond players won't do it, but he will. And this is a scary spot for Revert trying to go up. But Revert already knows it, able to block it out.
Exactly. He's seen it time and time again. Doesn't make it not tricky. We see
Oh!
the 5C, and we still have more meter after that Celestial cash out.
However, cycle
oh!
tried to force function, but no punish on it either.
Oh, that's death.
Out that 2A and able to secure the round and putting themselves 1 step
Okay.
closer to that top 8 spot.
Here we go. We got the spring cleaning on that dive kick on the web, but Corey ready for the scramble after.
Oh,
Set
Kuga.
point for winner's side. Top 8 gets all these green shields on the EX Kuga.
And I love that little change right there, seeing how many green shields are coming through. Revert just pushing Corey all the way to the corner, knowing that screen positioning is going to be a little bit more important right now. However, Corey
grab.
can find a throw to steal that corner.
Yep. A little 2B action. For shields to stay healthy on the grid.
Oh!
Corey out with the B Kuga FF.
Yeah, and great option right there, able to clear the web. Some players won't be able to get out of it, but Revert will. You can put them 1 step closer. We'll see what Corey wants to do to get out of it. Good tech on the throw.
Ooh,
There
DP.
you go. BDP puts you right back into the corner.
Oh,
This is huge.
could escape.
To the overhead after a 5C no cancel. That's going to give maybe get a 2C low. Has the CS as well to be able to potentially make something happen. Dash follow up after the Kuga. Here we go, Revert.
Here we go. The redash on the 2A can't go for a run-up assault because you still have that web to worry about. So Revert 1 hit away from tying up the set.
TK Kuga not going to get baited. The throw will get tagged.
Oh,
Dive kick, which had success in the beginning, will have success in the end. Revert tying it up 1-1.
There we go. Bring it right at the end of game 2. Revert not out of the woods just yet, but stays alive for another game. You can see the stress on his face. He's like, oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, this is where the nerves can get to these kind of players, right? Like,
I can't stand this Revert guy, man.
look at the difference. Corey just like the stoicism, just like, okay, just to be calm and focused. I got to control the heart rate. Revert.
I'm going to get this Revert guy, man. All right, back to the game. Game number 3 is waiting it out. Again, that neutral jump Kuga going to go right over.
Damn, straight fireball.
Revert it really feels like the tempo is kind of swung into their favor. Corey is having these right reads a lot of these more standard decisions, but as soon as Reaver adjusts the dial on the left right slightly, Corey's able
barely missed the idea.
In this situation, though.
Yeah, I love the web fling to go over the 6-6 FF. Yeah, here you just go so high on the screen, but Corey ready for it. One step ahead.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vorpal refund, even with meter penalty on the next hit, still going to be enough for another Spider Jail.
Celestial as well pops through, so all that meter will refund it back. If you can find another we'll get into it. But the 6FF coming through for Reaver to catch Corey out of the skies.
Why was he ready to immediately do that? He was scouting the up back with Malice. Yeah. Okay, no cancel on the 5C, just running up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see Reaver Relva go for the 2C.
Oh.
It might not matter as the Hien coming out. And if Reaver chooses to spend right here, it should put them. Oh, no, not enough.
Yeah, exactly. Still just barely out of throw range right now, so caught on the B. He had
Oh.
nothing to worry about for Corey on the mental stack. CS available, lots of meter too.
And you see them just being very slow, right, trying to go for 5B. Still cancel because they're waiting for the opportunity of Reaver to press just like that. Going to be leading them all the way back to the other side and should be able to put them into close to a one-touch situation after this next hit.
A 5C coast to coast, 20 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my god!
When FF is lethal, Revert now on set point.
Great recognition to know that FF will still be able
God
to
damn!
Distance, even with the webs acting immediately post CS.
Yep. Back in the mid-screen. Yeah, up back. We've been doing so much of this before, especially in some of their previous grand finals. That's why we were seeing a lot of run-up Helmbreaker to try and catch that out from Revert, but now working out for Corey to once again set up Spider Jail.
Yeah, thinking that that option was off the table, Corey's still bringing it back because
Okay,
they know
okay,
how good
okay.
it is. Oh,
Okay,
3C not
okay.
anything, but no whiff punish right there.
Okay,
3C
okay.
Check him out, but Reaver
Okay.
is more than comfortable to stay down.
Oh
back.
my god, the
Yep. Cycle to overhead,
patience.
yeah, but just barely gives cycle to Corey at the end. It's fine giving it up as long as we have an escape out of the corner and clearing the webs.
Ooh.
But yeah, not ready for the airborne confirm.
And Corey has to pop CS right there, so no Celestial.
Oh.
The next cycle might be going over to Reaver as well, but the shield's coming in at the last moment. Corey able to steal it once again.
Ooh.
Entire, but the 5As aren't going to reach.
I can't believe Biak 5A reach.
Oh,
The FF is
oh.
going to reach. It's going to grid break and bring Revert over to this corner. You have all the meter in the world to look for that last hit.
Yeah, but this is a scary situation. We've seen Reaver here before. Make these
Oh,
reads to get out of
he's
it.
dead.
Corey, though, able to lock him down once
Yeah,
again.
that should be the route, I think.
But this is where the meter.
No! Oh, no!
Unfortunately, not able to finish your combo, so you still have to find one more opportunity.
Oh.
Reaver gets a great press out.
There we go. Can feel the nerves. Revert still on set point right now. One good touch. A 5C start might be enough with a vorpal damage bonus.
Ooh, Kuga.
If Corey can last
Ooh,
long enough,
ooh,
the
ooh.
force function will connect on the 2C attempt triple guard.
Okay.
Okay.
Clean block in the IC.
Okay,
5C,
okay,
not gonna get
okay.
checked for the overhead, even in the heat
Oh,
of the
oh
moment.
my god.
J2B.
That should be
10
death.
seconds left
That's
on the
death.
clock. Revert,
That
are you
should
gonna be able to find the kill
be-
before Corey can fight back out?
Wait, no.
meter.
Oh,
The FF on the reversal, able to seal it out in the
Oh
reverse
my
sweep. Revert
God.
qualifies to winner's side, top 8.
Even a Reaver is shook by that right there.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. That one is a
Fucking-
heartbreaker. Definitely felt a
fucking
few,
counter
plays where
against
we
the
could've brought it to
DP.
final game, final round,
Holy
but
shit.
Just hitting at the worst time. Still has the losers run available, but something you got to shake off before your next set.
Yeah, and you need to take that breather as well in between this time. It's always a
Holy
tough
shit,
situation, but good
dude.
stuff from both those players, but shoutouts to Revert making it on our last top 8 winners aside qualifier. So all of that is locked.
Holy
in.
shit,
Everything else
dude.
are people's final chances for the tournament.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're seeing folks fight with your last lives on the line, and I'm seeing
Fucking
a couple more
counter
folks make
against
their
the
way to stand. We
DP.
got Rockhawk and Safe coming up next.
Yeah. Definitely, like, this is where it gets, you know, we kind of knew what was coming in these first couple matches because the bracket had been going through, but all on this loser side is where all these potential upsets could be coming through. There's matches that are happening off stream that I know are getting shaky cam that I'm going to have to watch back later and be like, you'll be seeing stuff that you'll like, I can't believe this just happened.
Exactly. Big shout out to the shaky cams from like the Uni community as well. I know some other folks will do it, you know, in various other fighting games, but it is like made a point for archival purposes because there are just so many matches that go down to the wire and there's only so much stream time. So just being able to watch back some of those matches, whether it's from a tripod or whether it's from, you know, someone's iPhone that's shaking around the entire set, either way we get to see some of this amazing action.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be able to see some great action here. Safe someone who's been really putting a lot of time into Uni 2 recently and has been really grinding with that Kuon and showing like, hey, I'm good in other games. I can still continue to be good in Uni 2. Rockhawk though, legacy Uni player, plays Byakuya. Definitely plays them a little bit differently than what we saw from Corey, what we saw from Big Black. It's always very, very exciting to see. Tends to be a little bit more like airborne. Really likes to use the teleports to their fullest effect as well. So
Okay.
very interesting to see
Next
what
round.
they want to be doing with the anti-Kuon game plan.
Exactly. I'm wondering how much Kuon experience we have in particular on Rockhawk's side, right? Because, you know, just thinking about Safe, you mentioned getting back into Uni 2 a lot more recently, was pretty dominant, you know, early on with Uni 2's launch and played quite a bit and then took a, you know, good bit of a break up until somewhat recently to try and train back up for Combobreaker. And Kuon, not really a character we see super often in NA these days, so.
Yeah, it's really like the only like super high level Kuon that we have like consistently entering stuff with Shaylee for a while. Like he's not traveling to as much stuff.
Yeah.
Every region feels like they have their own like upper like high level, but not like the able to break into that top 8 spot.
Exactly.
Kind of Kuon.
And a player of Safe's caliber, right? You know, you can learn the Kuon matchup, but specifically up against him, it may be an uphill battle as both of these players, once again, fighting for their lives in the loser's side. It's Rockhawk versus Safe.
And both these guys still going to have one more match after this to qualify, so it's always that uphill battle as we get started into it. You can see Safe just playing very, very patient right here. Just want to stay as far away from Rockhawk as possible, because once you're in that 2v2C range, it can be oh so scary.
Going on through 9 o'clock for Grid, so yeah, just going for the flash kick ender to make sure that we have enough time to concentrate and secure cycle.
Able to get C flash kick as well to throw him out. Ring set to continue to zone him through, but the 2C will come out to be able to stop any kind of air options from Rockhawk.
Yeah, I love the idea on the air stall, but just one step ahead, able to recover for the anti-air in time. Now we're sending out the needles for one last hit.
Yeah, tries to use 2C to catch him out for doing this. Up back right here. We'll see the red miss, and I think was looking for a flash kick right there, but unfortunately, I don't think it came out.
Yeah, we saw the 2-way come out, so maybe just a little bit too early before your up input. Either way, Safe, not in a terrible position, not stuck in the triple web setup, but has to escape the corner somehow against Rockhawk.
And this is, I think, at least going to be costing them 100 meter right here if they can't find the opening. Maybe more as it goes through.
Yeah.
Cycle though takes over to Rockhawk.
Ooh. Okay, we'll take the trade this time. Last time we got clean hit with the 3C.
66B not connecting either, though, with Safe not ready for it, so Rockhawk lives another day.
Ooh, fade away, but Shield able to take the turn here. Rockhawk, all the meter in the world. We're going to see triple web.
And this is exactly what we were talking about before, right? Once you're in that 2v2C range, Kuon doesn't have a ton of options to directly deal with that. And Safe trying to get out of it, eventually gets opened up by it, has to hold the webs, teleports coming through like we were also talking about.
OTPs are going to be enough to build up 200. Not going to matter when you drop 12 seconds left on the clock. Safe with the
Ooh, DP!
Sends it with the B flash kick, knowing you're panicking for that final hit.
Yeah, excellent read right there. Even if that didn't come out, like, ooh, Yak might not have enough time to deal enough damage, even at those low life totals. So Save, I think, going to turn up the aggression a little bit right here, knowing that they don't want to get to that point again.
Yeah, a lot of these 2Cs opening up right now. Rockhawk just trying to play, you know, Skeevy with the web flings and the air actions, but Safe one step ahead. But now swapped back into the corner once more. Vorpal for a refund. Triple web about to be on board.
Yeah, had a great anti-air shield at the end of the delay flight B.
Yeah.
But the 2C going to be catching about as soon as you see them trying to EX teleport to get out of the situation. However, Rockhawk wants you locked down once again. Only double web set this time because we still have the one in front.
Exactly. Stand on business, stand on web. Clears the top web.
Checks right here.
Ooh.
Uses Pillar and Geyser just to clear out any of these web sets. Another one coming through that being Safe. Can't effectively run forward. Is able to clear it out with the block string, but the 2-3-6C will lock you down in the corner once again.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk taking to the skies looking for Float Needle to clear that web, but caught in the air-to-air. Rockhawk ties up the rounds.
Looking for that J6C air-to-air right there to get the party started. However, Rockhawk was one step ahead. Safe, though, not letting that get to them. Finds the dash hit, but unfortunately can't make anything happen with it.
Yeah. Tried to pick up, but an unfortunate drop. Not able to pick up off the grounded scramble either, but here we go. A last second shield secure cycle for Safe, and the trade off of the airborne missile, the needle, is able to find a hit.
Just provides so much hit stun right there, so Save able to get it. Choosing not to spend with EX ring for mid-screen Oki, just wants to try to lock him down into the corner. Techs out though for Rockhawk, has cycle as well, so can potentially make something happen. Not close enough to get air unblockable though.
Waited out, yeah, looking for shields to swing the cycle right now. Run up 2C.
This is where it gets scary. You have 100 meter on deck, so you should be able to get C-Ring Oki. What is this routing? Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
It says, I don't need any routing. I don't need to deal with any safe jumps. We're going to press 5A. We're going to lock you in the corner now.
Perhaps I've been too freaky, my lord. You still have the life lead. You're going to need 2 good hits from Rockhawk to try and bring this back, but yeah, I'm getting vocal forward as well. CSC flash kick, and Safe sees a way to secure game 1.
Excellent, excellent stuff from Safe right there. Finding those little adaptations that are needed to close it out. Rockhawk, just take a moment to breathe and think and be like, all right, what do I got to do? What if I press 2B more?
The presser. Yeah, a lot of times we've been trying to go over some of these either web setups or the mid-screen wheels in ways that are tricky. Oh, I have my air cell available, but Safe just walking back and making sure he's at a safe position to look for the 2C, but Rock advances and draws first blood.
And Geyser fall off was a little too far right there as Rockhawk got the big preemptive jump in right here, but not being able to finish that combo with a hard knockdown allowed Safe to just flash kick out of it and now quickly turn the tides back in their favor.
Whether it's nerves or whether it's looking for a reset, just ready for the B flash kick, says if this gimmick isn't DP safe, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah, just continuing to zone once again. Rockhawk trying to find opportunities, deal with these anti-zoning patterns.
Yeah, that 2B, like you mentioned from Kuan, not gonna have a ton of horizontal range, but great counter poke, and again off of the scramble, Safe sweeping Rockhawk out of the skies.
But not enough to end it just yet. Wants to save that meter for the next run. Rockhawk, though, does have CS, going to be able to keep 60 out of this pressure sequence, but does have to be very careful as they are one touch away. Flash kick not coming out because we didn't see any red mist, so the pillar will come through.
Yep. Set, point, safe. Lots of meter on both sides, so content to spend it on the EX Tornado.
Yeah, and just down reaction flash kick out on the jumping attempts that have been coming in from Rockhawk. Just sets the wheel to concentrate, try to keep that cycle as big as possible on your end.
Yeah. I mean, trying to play this air to ground game has not been working out for Rockhawk. Triple on the Rekka, so he got a 2-2C to stay safe, but still able to reversal out with the needle. Safe finds another hit, potentially putting Rockhawk in one-touch territory.
Yeah, recognizing the even option, it's able to challenge at those distances that not many other characters are against Biak 2-2C.
Right.
This is looking
60 seconds off
rough.
the clock. Doesn't have to rush your way in, but we're gradually chipping away at the HP on Rock's side.
Yeah, this is where it gets scary. Rockhawk really has to make something happen right here because Safe is currently in full control, and right now we're just running this clock down more and more.
Yep. We did out for the next cycle, so a bold mash out on the 5A, just able to reach with the Biak range, 200 meter, and you're playing with your life right now, 75 for the meter for the web setup.
See what Safe wants to do. We've seen them get a lot of flash kicks out of here. Good block on the overhead. Not enough, though, for the run-up throw immediately afterward, the post-CS situation. Rockhawk should be putting you in spider jail once again.
Yeah, you have no room to be greedy with the meter. It's still 2 more good hits to try and bring this back. EX flash kick might be lethal. B, not quite. So Safe just looking for any opportunity to fight back. And gets caught out in the trade with the EX needle. Safe moves on to the next round.
What great recognition on that trade right there to be able to quickly EX confirm it. Some super heads up play from Safe right there. Some excellent, excellent stuff.
I'm
they still have
gonna
at least
be
one
right
more
back.
game to play to guarantee themselves into that top 8 spot.
They're